There's my new tank. Haven't paid for it yet. Felt guilty packing it out here waiting on the forklift man. Look how big this thing is, 100 gallon. Hit it with speed, we'll get it on there. That guy in there was like, need help lifting that? I was like, yeah, we're gonna get a forklift. What the? How many people know about that tank? Take that back. I bought some straps.
You got some straps?
Yeah.
You're all good?
Yeah. I gotta go pay for it, don't I?
Oh shit! I'll meet you in there.
Pick this up. I want to film. Pretty good.
Harder, not harder.
I ain't gonna push that roll cart back in there. Screw that. I was like, I hope Tanner can go over the curb. That's a pretty big dip. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. It is upgrade time tonight. I am going to be installing a tank that's double the size of the one I've been carrying in my 04 for the last several years. I've been running a 55-gallon transfer tank for the off-road fuel for the equipment, and I paid $300 for the tank and the pump on it. The pump is borderline shot. I mean, it still pumps, but it's very noisy. Then I paid like $120 for the toolbox. Nothing really matches. It's kind of funky, and there's not enough fuel in that tank to really get us through a whole day, and I don't want to go to the fuel station every single day. So I ordered this bad boy, 100-gallon, the black edition, Tractor Supply. I went, my buddy's up there. I ordered this thing months ago, and it finally showed up, and I bought a toolbox to go on it, kind of like that other one I installed on my 3500, then switched to the 55, but I ended up taking the toolbox off of the 5500 one because it was too much in the way. I couldn't see what I wanted to see as far as gooseneck and stuff. So I thought maybe I'll throw it on here, but it doesn't quite match. So I don't think we're going to run with that. I'll put that one up there. You can see how long ago I ordered this thing. I bought this the day I ordered that tank. I mean, it just covered in dust sitting here. I got the same pump, another 15-gallon. Somebody said I got a 12. It says 15. Got a new pump, filter, nozzle. I got these from Amazon. I'll put a link for all this stuff in the description, and then while I'm here, I'm going to put one of these in it now so I don't have to take everything apart and make a diesel mess later on. So I'm going to see how this one fits. I have to make a little brace on the side, and we'll start slapping this bad boy in, take that one out. I rack up my points on my little purchases, and then I get a 15% off coupon or whatever, and I'll go back by and get these. The tanks are the cheapest I've found on anywhere really. Was these better builts from Tractor Supply, and then I just got this little toolbox. Toolbox almost cost as much as a freaking tank, and this little guy, I caught it on a 30% off sale. Gotta save money where you can. So I'll be able to throw the hose down right here in the middle, tuck it out of the way, and I'm gonna put a piece of flat bar, just have to weld on a brand new tank. So this thing, normal price is $500 for this tank, and then $250 for the toolbox, so $750, and you get a 100-gallon tank with a big toolbox. I got the 75-gallon tank with the toolbox combo kit. I got it because I needed it for the Texas run, and it was the same price. It was $750, so you can get this combo, just do it yourself, and it's same exact price. You got more fuel by 25 gallons, and then you got a way bigger toolbox. I like it. It looks a lot better. So it's got to weld a flange on, and then clean out the back of the poor truck. was painful. Pressurize the tank to make sure I didn't pop any holes. It's not super thin steel, but it's not thick. Want to make sure I didn't burn a hole through it with my welds. Somebody gave me this stuff. We're going to use it here. Opened a box and it came with its own rubbers. It's thinner than the stuff I put in it, so we're cool. Can't get this one bolt out because I got to hold it down on the bottom, so the old zip tie trick. Let's see if she plays. Oh. Or the old zip tie trick. Now I got a zip tie wrench to my frame. Got it. That eats up a lot of bed space. That is for dang sure. These rails didn't help getting that in there. Kind of want to delete those and get a B&W and put in there, but one step at a time. So much cleaner. It's going to be nice having that extra fuel. And this tank, or this box, is a lot nicer than the other one. Got to adjust these. Those aren't quite tight, but well, maybe they need to swivel a little bit so they can line up. Yeah, the latches are just way better than that other box. I'd say if you're going to buy one, just do what I did. Put those little flanges on the side, add this box straight to it, or you could just put a regular toolbox, but I wanted to have a skirt down the side for extra storage. That way not too much stuff gets lost. Man, that is such an improvement. Oh, compared to that janky old thing right there. Oh, so much better off. The toolbox is nice. It can actually store some stuff. That one, it was just barely big enough to put those 2.5 gallon oil jugs in there and a couple tools. This one that can house quite a bit of stuff, and feels nice having a filter on there. I mean, I hadn't had a filter on that in days. Tractor's got filters on them, obviously, but this little extra touch I did right here is put these swivel joints on. That makes it so much nicer. I'll get a carabiner and I'll lack it right there. That thing will stay there. I don't leave these trucks anywhere overnight, and if I do, I'll just pull a fuse on the pump and I'll throw a lock on that bad boy. This thing's got a lock as well, so I can lock all this up. Man, I gotta get rid of these. I'm gonna have to talk to B&W. Give me another turnover ball installed on this thing. But this is what we're concluding with tonight. I'll go get some fuel in the morning, get the full 100-gallon in there. Ah, such an improvement. Look at this. I got toolbox, transfer tank, another toolbox, another transfer tank. We're just racking them up around here. Upgrade time. I like these little, what do you call them, pumps? GPIs. It's pretty quiet. I've had good luck with it so far. And one other thing I wanted to talk about is what I use. The Teflon I'm using is the stuff that you use when you're doing propane piping. I've had good luck with it. I kind of feathered it up right there. It hasn't, that last one that I've installed, 0 leaks. It was awesome. I was glad to install that U-joint in this one now before I had everything and diesel in it, because as soon as you crack a line and this thing was in the sun, it was heating it up and it was just spewing. It makes things pain in the asphalt to get everything together when everything's just leaking on you. Take this truck tomorrow home, buddy. Yeah, good old faithful. This is the true old faithful right here. Oh, so I scratch it up. Ooh. Cherry pop. Well, I was gonna fill up my truck too with that one, but that big rig parked right there. But I kind of feel like you guys might be wondering why I said I'll get the big tank for the 5500 so I can use it more. I want to have the option for the big tank on the 5500 while I'm hauling equipment. And this week I've been running the 5500 because I needed the bigger tank, because we've been just going through so much fuel. And the 100-gallon tank is going to be right perfect. I looked it up because I didn't know what the regulations were for the tanker endorsement. I forgot I don't have my tanker endorsement. That was one of the things I was like, oh, I don't need that. And it turns out I actually really don't, because I'm not going to be driving, you know, something like that guy over there. But I looked real quick on the DMV site. It says something like 120 gallons of extra stuff in the truck for fuel. And anything past like 119, I think it was, you need the tanker endorsement. That's what I quick read. And so 100-gallon tank's fine. And for the longest time I thought it was 75, because this pump cuts you off at 75. So I'm gonna have to go restart this thing up here in a minute. It's at 26. But this will be back to what it's always been, is the gopher truck. I wanted this tank in the toolbox months ago. It just took long to order the black tank from Tractor Supply. They had a white one sitting there, and they actually have another black one ordered for Dad's truck that showed up like 2 days later. Go figure. But tick tock, and that old boy threw off my curve, so I can't get to see. Look, he's finally now pumping. I got half a tank on the truck. What the hell? He put like 3 gallons in that big truck. Put it in, turn it off, throw it back on the rack. We're at 67. I gotta go fire up the other one anyway. Well, I restarted it at 75. Put another 24 in there, so we got 99 gallon in there. And then some little sprinter tried to steal this big rig pump again from me. Oh man, it's actually squatting the truck. I can feel it. But we got ways to fix that. I can just kind of give her a little. Give her like 20 pounds. What the hell? That Sprinter, you got to open the driver's door and then open another little door to get to the fuel cap. Anybody on here got an F450? 2020? Let's talk. Well, here's the job we are currently on right now. This is just one part of the project. I think I'm about a third of the way through this section that we knocked out. We got the 080 here, we got the 12 here. Down here somewhere, Dad's with the Prime Tech, and then we got the lamb track on the other end of this property. This is a big spread, several hundred acres. But when you got two guys just sitting in machines all day long, that fuel consumption adds up quick. Get all the way over to the creek, which is 300 feet away. You got, all right. We did the first fuel up with the new big boy. I don't think we made too much of a dent in it. Prime Tech is definitely the thirstiest rig out of the lineup. It's funny, it looks like a park on the camera. Look at this nice little creek right here. I say Lower Sutton, California looks pretty good right now. What'd you do with Boone? Hood's popped because I didn't install the wiring last night, so I just had to jump it off the battery. But I'm gonna end this video here, guys. New tank installed. It's nice I can reach the little levers to unlatch it, get inside, grab the tools, rock and roll. Full 15-gallon minute pump seems to do pretty good. All the restrictions, got a filter, got a thing on that. It ends up coming out about 10. But yeah, boy, had to air the airbags up to like 50 because it was spongy. Anyway, comment below what you guys think about that install. That came out pretty nice. But we'll catch you guys on the next one. Like this video for me, appreciate that. We'll see you later.